At the UFC 288 pre-fight press conference, Henry Cejudo revealed his plan for his next 2 fights, assuming he beats Aljamain Sterling first tomorrow night.
First of all, I'm going to stop this dude under 3, and I promise you that. And then after that, I'm going after Sean O'Malley, and then I'm going after Alexander Volkanovski. And I want Volkanovski in Australia. I'm coming back to make history, and he happens to be my 2-0 fight. I'm going to get rid of him. I'm going to get rid of O'Malley. That's right, I said it. And then Volkanovski's next, and you can't deny me no more.
And since O'Malley is on Henry's hit list, here's O'Malley's pick for the main event.
Well, you know what? It's in New Jersey. It's kind of hometown for Aljo. You know, he did say, I was listening to something, and Aljo said, he's like, yeah, I wish I did get the surgery. My bicep does fucking hurt. I'm not going to lie. I wish I got the surgery. I was like, wow, that was interesting. Kind of like come out and say. So I know he's probably dealing with that. You know, but it looked like if you watch any of his training footage, it doesn't look like he's babying it too much. It doesn't look like it's like that bad. But for him to acknowledge that, it must be somewhat kind of bad. Henry looks like he had a good camp. I know he had that big cut on his face.
Yeah, for a while.
So he must have forgot how to box. It's weird. The greatest combat sports athlete of all. He invented play fighting. He said that. He literally said that he invented play fighting. Play like shadow sparring.
He said
And
that?
And you know what is the funniest thing about it is his little ass probably believes it. He probably like, no, I like literally, dude. Like I literally invented it.
How can he even say that? That's crazy. All right. That's
Wow,
cool.
when you know what I mean. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I think Henry gets the job done.
So how do you think he's gonna get the job done then? I think it's gonna go the
I
distance?
think Henry's going to outpace Aljo. I think Aljo's cutting too much weight. I think Henry is going to get whether it's a decision to get the job done in the later rounds. I think he's gonna get the job done. I do. I think Henry. I'm calling it right now, boys. Henry gets the job done.
And on the Believe You Me podcast, Bisping and Smith also give their picks for the bantamweight title fight.
All right, so what do you think? I'm going to say, and I'm not confident in it, but I do believe Cejudo is more powerful with the hands. We've seen he's got power, man. Yeah. I mean, he beat Demetrius Johnson.
I think he's faster, too.
He's faster. He knocked out Dillashaw Cruz. That was 3 years ago as well. Maybe 4 years for Dillashaw, yeah, but 3 years. 3 years ago, Dominic Cruz wasn't getting knocked out by people.
No.
He did off Cejudo. So I'm going to say Cejudo. I think he gets it done, but, you know, apologies, Aljamain.
Yeah, I'm not super confident in it either, but I promised myself that I was going to quit. Every time Aljo fights, it's just like, I don't know what it is about his style or his approach or his game that I just always see like a path to victory for the other guy and can never, for whatever reason, pick out a clear one for Aljo. So I've tried to do a better job of paying closer attention to Aljo, and I do see one, and I think that it is the wrestling and grappling. He's so transitional and attacks in those transitions so fast, and Cejudo, he's always moving and grooving to somewhere, you know, and I think it leaves a lot of opportunities for Aljo. So I'm going to go with Aljo. Not super confident, but I'm going to go with Aljo.
Okay.
In other news, while on his show DC and RC, DC explains the reason behind him never getting submitted.
Bro, do you know why you've never been submitted? And I was looking at this as we were preparing for the show. Bro, you ain't got no neck. Yeah, like how do you rear naked choke a person with 0 esophagus? Like it's impossible.
You know them little monsters on the video game. Them little monsters on the video game where their shoulders up right by their ears. That's me. I have no neck. I don't get submitted. My arms are like, bro. I have shorter arms than lightweights. Like, how you gonna armbar me? What are you gonna armbar? Like, I have nothing to submit, bro.
And while DC has retired from the game, his longtime rival in John Jones is still very much in the spotlight, with a possible heavyweight title defense against Stipe in the near future. Jones has revealed that he won't be around for much longer, and there's only one fight that will keep him in the game. Here's what he said. Yeah, I do believe a Francis Ngannou fight would be worth entertaining. Not retiring, yeah, I think a Francis fight would come with serious revenue, and I think that would make it worth my while. Francis is a former champion, and he's pretty damn popular here in America and across the world. He's very well known, and it would bring in a lot of money, and for that, I would be willing to come back.
So I'ma let my chest poke out just a little. I'm headed to the top, can't stop in the middle. We are on the rise, so keep watching the sky.